Okay, what's going on?
Of the other woman. It's a normal thing that I think my husband is with you. Hi, if you're listening, I'm Lori. Hi again. What is your name? You have so many benefits that I don't have beyond having my lovely husband. Only out once a week, so I guess that's when he sees you once or twice. You probably don't have to shave every day.
I don't shave every day. I don't have hair on my legs or arms. It's just a fun fact about me.
But you probably don't have to listen to his stories about our boring family.
Because he's probably keeping that. Do you know he has a family? We have 2 girls. They're lovely. I have one in college, one that lives in
I don't know if
he shared that he not only loves me and
you.
Dr. Brown soda, a little juvenile, but that's not the worst part. He will leave that much in the can. Put it back in the refrigerator. Does he leave stuff in your refrigerator? I have some Dijon mustard that's all of a sudden missing. Do you have any mustard? And I am such a homebody. You probably never have to leave your house with him because he's hiding you. You don't have to go out with his friends and family and no social events. You probably don't have to wear heels because you're just laying in bed. Here's a secret. I only wash my hair once a week. I take a shower every day. But it wouldn't matter if you're you because you probably only see him a day or two. You don't have to wash your hair. Of course, you're also not getting PR. You would want to try some of this shampoo that you spray in your hair from our friends at Living Proof. They're sending me all this PR because they feel sorry for me. Do you get PR? My husband, really, your boyfriend, always wants to watch TV with me, and I have ADD. He talks the whole time. Watches the dumbest TV. He's there long enough.
Probably busy doing other things.
When you do watch,
Okay.
You'll never hear some.
I think I'm gonna pause.
Vanderpump Rules. No one else needs to rewind it and get the storyline correct.
Okay. Tell me what you think in the chat, guys. Tell me what you think. Whoever who's watching, tell me what you think, guys. You know, let me tell you what I think. What I think is, you know, because I can see through, you know, the satire or the, you know, the sarcasm. You know, I can see through what she's doing because I can tell that she's jealous. You know, I can tell that, you know, she's hurt. You know, I can tell that she regrets divorcing her husband. Even though she doesn't regret divorcing her husband, but probably she thought that, you know, once she divorced her husband is nothing without her. Because that's what a lot of women think when they divorce their husbands. They think that, you know, if I divorce my husband won't be anything without me. That's what they think, guys. You know what I mean? They believe that, you know, like if I leave him, there's no way like he will find another woman and that other woman won't even like, even if he does find another woman, that woman won't clean and cook and do all the things that I was doing for you. I'm actually doing you a favor. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep it pushing.
Do you find that to be true? If you want to go to an amusement park or even a really nice hotel with a glass elevator, he's so scared. Why? It's sexy to see him cowering in the corner, but I'm not scared to get out. I would hope, because your boyfriend, lover, is so responsible. We never drink and drive, so I doubt he drinks a lot when he's at your house. Is his least sexy to me when he's a drunk. He's just drunk off your love. Tequila's the worst. Dark ones at TV. I had a sponsorship with them, but this is the top of it has tequila in it. And there's nothing that pisses off your boyfriend, my husband, than when I take this little part off. God, that pisses him off. Tequila, it's really early. Wow, if you really want to know what makes your boyfriend angry, my Amazon habit. The thing that makes him most crazy is I don't smash them, but you do you, because what's going to happen? He's going to get angry. You're just going to threaten to tell everybody about you. Do you guys snack? He doesn't mind that I snack. He just doesn't like that I don't fold potato chip bag nice and neatly. I kind of just, I guess, have so much key on him. You can do you, because what's he going to do? Yell at you? You'll just tell him. He probably taps out pretty early from your place. I imagine he put you in a nice condo. You don't have to do anything in your house. There's maintenance done and there's security, adornment. What's cute is to watch him sleeping with his CPAP device. Now the gasping for air has stopped, but he still looks like old man in ICU or in hospice. You probably won't see that. But I am jealous because there's no way you have fights over money. If anything, you can extort money from him, blackmail him.
What's he gonna do?
As a matter of fact, you and me get to know each other, and we both could cash in on this. But I am jealous that you get the best side of him, and you don't have to hear the boring story about how a bird flew into his dorm room when he was college. It wasn't even that funny the first. Somebody else out here who is with my husband, and if you are watching.
Okay, I just don't understand this, guys. Sometimes I don't understand these women, guys. Like, do you really have to make a video, talking trash about your ex-husband like this? Because she never said anything nice about that man. Not even one thing. Like, she's just talking trash about him. She's definitely trashing this man. She went online to actually, belittle this man to the whole world. Not only to, to the ex-girlfriend. And, I know, like, a lot of people in the comments, they're probably thinking, oh, this is just comedy, you shouldn't take it serious or whatever, right? But the real truth is, she's doing this because she's bitter, bro. She's not doing it because it's comedy, like, she's a content creator and whatever. Like, there's so much to talk about, guys, on social media than to talk about your ex. You know what I mean? Because I can guarantee you, the ex-husband is not making videos talking trash about her. Even if he's talking trash about her, he's talking trash about her to people like that he knows. He doesn't go on social media where there's a lot of people, where there's a crazy algorithm like TikTok, bro. Do you know how crazy TikTok's algorithm is, guys? You post a video, like, you already have 200 views in 2 minutes. Imagine, bro. Or you can be stuck there, right? But imagine, like, sometimes you have so many views. Like, the algorithm is so crazy that the whole world can see, what you're talking about. And, and how does that person feels, dog? You know what I mean? Like, how does the ex-husband feel? You know what I mean, about all this? Because I can guarantee you right now, and this is a fact, the ex-husband is not making videos about this. Probably not a content creator. Probably not a healing coach. Probably not a dating coach. Probably not a motivational speaker. Because all they do, these women, when they divorce their husbands, they become all these, self-help gurus, healing coaches, and whatever, right? But anyway, let's keep it pushing, guys. Let's keep it pushing.
Hit me up, DM me, because I have a plan, and I think it would make a good TikTok. I'll do a TikTok with you. You guys would like that. My followers would love it. We could sit around. We could count his cash. We could eat pickles. Do you like pickles? Because, God, man, I love a grilled pickle. As sad as I am that my husband is cheating, and as upset as I am that you get the best side of him, I still will always have my pickles. Just thought of something. He probably never has to use the bathroom at your house. I'm jealous of that. Pickles, tequila, and coffee in the morning. Not a great idea. No bueno.
I'm jealous of the other woman. It's adorable thing that I think my husband is with.
Okay, this is crazy, guys. This is absurd, right? This is really crazy, guys. Like, who does this, guys? Like, women are just making videos online about, their ex-husbands. Just to get, I don't know, is it because they want to get views, or they want validation? They want to feel, like they made the right choice by leaving their husbands. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I cannot tell you it's because they want attention for views and, have, online careers, or, they're doing it because they're trying to convince themselves that, they made the right decision by leaving their husbands. I don't know, bro. I really don't know at this point, but all I know is, guys, a lot of women in this world right now, they're choosing to leave their husbands, because society is telling them, you can leave. Like, like, if you're not happy with that man, you can leave. You'll find another one, right? Like, that's what they tell them. Like, if you're not happy, you can leave. Here's how it goes, guys. Like, if a man leaves her family, the wife and the kids, they're gonna say he's a coward. But when a woman leaves, her family, they say she's empowered. You know what I mean? She's liberated. You know what I mean? She knows what she stands for. You understand? She chooses her happiness, her health, over everything. You know what I mean? Because they telling her that, her happiness matters more than, the kids' happiness. They don't care, bro. These women don't care about these kids, how the kids feel about, them leaving their husbands. They don't care. They don't care if it damages the kids, if it traumatizes the kids. They don't care, bro. They really don't care. They just want to make videos like this and, not that they want to. I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't know. Like, let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think, like, women actually make these videos so that they can, so that they can, what's happening here? Okay. Oh, okay. So that they can, convince themselves that they made the right decision, or they made the videos because they want to start an online career. Like, let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think, right? Just tell me what you think. But what I think is, bro, like, for me personally, because I don't know, personally, I think that they they actually want to convince themselves that they made the right decision. Yeah. They want to convince themselves that they made the right decision. Right? That's what they want to do, guys. They want to convince themselves that, oh, okay, I made the right decision by leaving my husband, because they know deep down inside, they made a mistake, because they can see how it affected everybody. You know what I mean? It's not like in the movies anymore. It's not like some Hollywood bullshit, like where, there's a soundtrack, there's some background music, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they realize that now, no, this is difficult. This is actually difficult, right? And they look at their kids, how it affected their kids, how it affected, it affected the family members and the people around them. Then now they start seeing how people look at them, and now they like, okay, cool, what can I do? Let me go to therapy. Maybe therapy, they find the worst therapist in the world, right? Which is like a woman. No disrespect to the women, guys. I love women, and I believe that women are good, are good therapists, but most of, female therapists are the worst. Because if they were doing a great job, these women won't be like divorcing their husbands. You understand? They won't be coming to TikTok to share their stories and still feel like, they made the right decision. Because I mean, if you're gonna leave your husband for whatever reason, like, as long as it's not cheating, it's not abuse, it's not, something that is, that really matters, like, that is serious, right? You're leaving your husband because, you feel like, maybe you feel like, you carried the relationship, he's not putting in any effort in a relationship, or, for whatever reason. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But the reason is not that hectic. Maybe it's because, like, you guys, you're not meant for each other. You know what I mean? Because that's what women say all the time, bro. Women say some shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Women will say some shit like that. They'll say, when we don't belong together. We don't, like, we're not supposed to be together, right? And what end up happening is they do that, and they leave their husbands because they think this life is a movie, because they watch movies. They watch Hollywood movies, that watch Netflix, and they believe the shit that they see there, right? And once they leave, it becomes quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're alone, it becomes really quiet. It becomes really quiet. Now you have to face the demons. Like, you have to face, like, the music. You know what I mean? Like, you have to face your decisions, and it becomes difficult for them. And then now they realize that, oh, I messed up, but I don't want to take accountability anyway. Let me go to therapy. Let me get a female therapist to tell me that I made the right decision. What I did was not a tragedy. You know what I mean? What I did was not wrong. What I did didn't separate not only me from my husband, but also my kids from their father. You know what I mean? Let me get somebody to validate me. And then they get the therapist, and the therapist tell them, like, tell them some bullshit, like, some meditation bullshit. I'm telling you guys. They tell these women, they tell them, like, your nervous system is this. No, you just left your husband, bitch. Like, why don't they just tell the woman, like, you messed up? Like, why did you leave your husband if your husband was not abusing you, was not, taking you for granted? Like, why don't they just tell them the truth, bro? And your husband's doing all he can. Like, because here's the thing, right? Everything to women at this point is bare minimum. Everything, bro. Everything is bare minimum. A husband, being a good husband, bro, is not enough. You have to be a super husband, bro. You understand? You have to be there emotionally. You have to regulate their emotions. You have to make sure that they're happy. You have to cook and clean and help with the house chores, like, and do what she's doing, you know what I mean? And do everything, do the laundry and do the cooking and the cleaning. And not only that, right? You also have to provide, right? You have to pay most of the bills because you're the man, because that title is for you. It's specifically for you, right? The provider and the protector title. You understand? When it comes to, with like the homemaker, they don't want that, bro. They really don't want that title. No. Women want the title of being a princess, guys. Just being princesses and enjoying life. That's what they want, guys. That's what they really want. Right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Anyways, my name is RJ Godfella, and this is the RJ Godfella Chats. Now, if you like this type of content, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. And guys, don't forget to join me on Discord. Let's be friends, guys. I want to make friends online. How do I even say that without sounding weird? I want to make friends online, guys. I don't have friends, guys. I really don't have friends. So if you want to be my friend, go into the description and click on the Discord link, and let's chop it up. Let's talk. Let's be friends. Let's yeah. Let's do that, guys. Let's really do that. It will be cool. But anyway, peace. I'm out.